Hello, everyone. Gonna wait to the chat for the chat to populate. I think everything is working, but do let me know if you can hear me, if the stream is okay, if my Ethernet cable is working, and all of that. Okay, 3 people already. That's great. Got lots of stuff to share with you today, so I'm excited. Okay, so we're building up a chat. So hope everyone is good. Hope everyone can hear me and that the signal is working and everything. Please do let me know on the chat if it isn't. Hope your week's going well. Um, today we're gonna play more of The Last of Us. As you know already the drill. Um, it is a playthrough of The Last of Us where we discuss international law topics that may arise from our playthrough. I do have a couple of things in the housekeeping department. I think the first one, most important one, is that I Twitch did its thing and reached out to me and mentioned how to best organize, ads in the channel, because apparently you guys were getting pre-roll ads, and as a small channel, sometimes people show up and then they see an ad in the beginning and then they leave. So that we can grow a little bit more as a community, Twitch has this new thing where they can cancel, pre-roll ads so that new viewers can just hop on. If in exchange you run ads in the course of the playthrough. So after talking with some people, I sort of accepted this. So now you're gonna get I think it's like a minute of ads every, I don't know how long. I think it's every 30 minutes. So I am sorry about this, but it's the only way to get the channel to grow. And hey, hopefully it's good ads. So for example, there's going to be an ad starting in 2 minutes. So while we are talking, if you are experiencing things differently than me, let me know. Okay. But yeah, so that's one thing that happened on the back end while we were discussing, while I was dealing with the channel. The other thing that I wanted to talk about, other than ads, and please do let me know if you're, having trouble with the ads or whatever. The other thing I wanted to discuss with you was the topic for next week. So please, not for next week, for next Sunday. So please let me know if you have a suggestion. Let me know in the chat. If you want to talk about something in particular, if you want to do anything related to international law. Remember, our channel is basically discussing international law and international relations from an engaging perspective. And so any suggestions are welcomed. Just type them in the chat. I also noticed that some people have been using our nifty new emotes. Again, if you subscribe to the channel, you can use those emotes. Otherwise, there are 2 that are free. So yeah, there is one big announcement, but in 30 seconds we're gonna have an ad. So I'll wait until that's over. So, hi, Boulevard of Dreams. Boulevard of Dreams and I have been working a lot on the back end. So, I want you guys to give him credit for what I'm going to announce after the ad break. It's 10 seconds now until the ad break. So, I'll be here. Sorry about this, but like, yeah, it's. I guess it's better than pre-rolls. Okay, the ad is going to start soon, so I'm going to just give you some time to watch the ad. Yeah, I don't know how this works, so if there's no ad, let me know. Oh, thanks, Magic of Carols. I don't know how this works, so I'm brand new to this. Okay, you should be on an ad. Oh, so Razanov says that in some locations ads don't appear. So that's good because then, like, some people are just looking at my face. I guess then we need to find a way to like talk during the break for the people that don't have an ad. But that doesn't, make them miss out on anything. If you have any suggestions on how to navigate this world of ads, let me know. Uh, I mean, I know this is a small channel, so the main point is to make it grow. So I know that ads are a nuisance. But like, yeah, according to the statistics that we get as the affiliates, it's worse to have pre-roll ads than midstream ads for like engagement. So that's what I've been doing. So the ad should ad in progress, 28 seconds. So you should have 28 more seconds of ad, and then we can continue talking. But yeah, we need to find a way to like navigate these ads because different people will have different experiences based on geography alone. And since we're pretty international, welcome back, people that get ads. What we were discussing is what are we gonna do with people that don't get the ad break? Because they're, say, in a location that doesn't have an ad break, like an ad system, while the people that live, I assume, like in the global north, watch their ads. Is there a way to solve that? I don't know. If you have any ideas, do let me know. I know I can snooze ads if we're in the middle of something important, so I will do that if it comes to it. I'm really sorry about the ads, but like what the research from what the research from Twitch tells us is that as a small channel, if you have pre-roll ads, it's worse than if you have in-stream ads. So since I want the channel to grow, going by what they told me, I just activated this ad schedule. Hopefully it was something interesting. I think Star Wars Outlaws is going to be interesting from an international law perspective. So by all means, let's discuss Mercenaries when that comes out. Okay, so I did have one more thing based on like housekeeping section of the stream. I'm really happy about this. I'm really proud of this. I think we spent like about 2-3 hours in the past 2 days with Boulevard of Dreams, who's right now in the chat, planning this. We have our official community Discord. And it's really cool. It was done by Boulevard of Dreams. I don't have the skill set to do that. So the credit goes to him. But it is really, really amazing. I'm very happy with the result. It is designed for giving our community a place to talk beyond the limitations of Twitter, where everyone's so aggressive, and it's designed to get people that hate what you're saying to engage, or even Twitch, where like you guys are in a chat and I'm in a screen, right? So in that Discord server, you guys are going to be able to interact with each other. We have channels in English, we have channels in Portuguese, and we have channels in Spanish. If you guys speak different languages. And we have like an area to discuss nerdy stuff, an area to discuss the law, an area for you to ask questions. And the more you engage with the Discord, this is something that Boulevard of Dreams did that was I found amazing. The more that you Condor92, thanks for subscribing. The more you engage on the Discord, the more points you will get, and you will get specific roles within the Discord channel. It's really cool. I'm really excited for you guys to see it. I'm gonna put the link on the chat so that you guys can join. And again, please, I don't know how to give like a big round of applause on Twitch, but like a big round of applause to Boulevard of Dreams for doing this. The link is here. You should be seeing it in the chat now. And yeah, it's gonna be a really cool setup. I think that this community is growing in ways that I could not anticipate. Like I was not originally planning to have a Discord channel. I barely used Discord once to play Dungeons and Dragons, and then a couple other times to do playthroughs like with friends. But that's it. I actually never envisioned that this Twitch would develop its own Discord. And I think it's very interesting because it means that you guys have a space to discuss. And I will be there. I will ask questions. I will answer questions. I will engage with you guys. If we want to talk about things that are not necessarily related to our playthroughs or our Sunday discussions, that's also fine. But I think this space is gonna have a life of its own. And it's going to be really interesting to build a community where we can safely discuss complicated topics from an academic perspective, not just shouting at each other like Twitter. I'm really excited. I hope you guys join. It's going to be great. So yeah, and again, please give a strong round of applause to like Boulevard of Dreams for all his work and efforts. I see that a few people are already joining the Discord channel. This makes me very happy. Again, that's your space for you to use in whatever best way you think. I will be involved, of course. I will participate. I will hang out there with you. But make of it your own. Make of it a space for discussion. It'll give us ideas on what topics to discuss. And that Discord is connected to to my Twitch. So if you're a subscriber on the Twitch channel, you will have extra perks on the Discord channel as well. And you will be able to use the same emotes that you can use here, that you'll be able to use them in the Discord. So full integration, Boulevard of Dreams is a technical whiz. I have no idea how he did that, and I'm so thankful that he dedicated his time and effort to build this for us. So yeah, really, really big thanks to him. And yeah, so hopefully you can start populating the Discord, and we can start our playthrough. Okay. Remember, we're gonna play and we're gonna talk about international law and human rights as we play through. I am not a professional gamer, so I will die a lot while we do this. Okay, so bear with me. If you have suggestions on how I can like better play a part, I have no problem with backseat gaming. This is not a pro space. If you have questions, write them in the chat. I will read them and answer them. If I'm really focused, this is something that I've learned here. If I'm really focused, trying to beat something in the game, I will just like wait to answer questions and maybe like even pause a little bit, because like it's really difficult to talk about technical stuff while killing zombies. This is something that I've recently discovered. Didn't think this fully through. Okay, so let me just check how the Discord's doing, because I'm really excited about this. So yeah, we have our first new member to the Discord. Welcome. Okay, so let's start. So last time we played, what ended up happening was that we met Bill, right? This guy.
Whatever supplies you may want or need, I suggest you grab them.
Hey, thank you. Ellie, take a look around, see if there's anything we can use.
Alrighty.
Okay, so Bill, you know, is this kind of like lonely guy that lived with his partner who in the game committed suicide after being bitten trying to escape Bill's town because Bill was too afraid to go out and like escape. He wanted to live in this little town forever, and so he is helping us get a car so that we can go meet the Fireflies. I don't know if you want to see Bill's map. That's Bill's map. There's a bunch of nests. And yeah, so I'm gonna get a lot of loot because I know there's a lot of killing coming up. Oh.
Hey, you know how to play this?
Yeah. Pretty badly, yeah.
I always wanted to learn.
Hey, Bobby Fischer! Don't touch anything on that board!
Bobby, what?
Just let it go.
I actually don't know who Bobby Fischer is, so if you know, do let me know. I do like playing chess though. I'm not really that good, but I like playing chess. Also, this would be a good time, like there's not a lot of dialogue here, so if you guys want to ask any questions, now's a good time. So I need to remember to, this is one of like Bill's notes, clear the fences. This is the one thing that I think the game could do better. Ellie gets in the way a lot, and sometimes you get killed because Ellie's in the way. Bobby Fischer is a chess legend, says Razanov. Oh, that's amazing. When I was little, my dad took me to see a game between Garry Kasparov and like 50 Peruvian players, not 50, but 10. That was my exposure. The height of my exposure to chess was that. But I don't know that much. Peru is actually a pretty big chess country. We have some very good grandmasters, usually kids. So it's really, I should be better at chess.
We're good.
Interesting then that Bill would know who Bobby Fischer is.
All right, Ellie, come on.
Don't leave the door open.
We got it.
We have to cross to the other building. Up the stairs. Let's move it.
Just stay with me.
Can't believe you agreed to this bullshit, Bill. What you should have done was just left him back there.
You weren't kidding about him.
Yeah, he's one of a kind.
Okay, so I did tell you that I wanted loot, so I always go out of my way.
Let me take a look around up here.
Nothing in there that I need. Go ahead, take whatever you want.
Thanks.
I saw a group of hunters coming dangerously close to town. Luckily, a pack of infected chased them off. Reminder, put up more warning signs. Can I... The camera is on my way. I don't know how to fix this camera issue. It's always on top of something.
What kind of trouble are you in? Where the hell's Tess?
It's just a job. Simple drop-off.
What are you delivering? That little brat?
Haha, fuck you too.
You know, I hope you know what you're doing.
Are you kidding me with this guy?
Where are we going, Bill?
I had the safe house. More of an armory.
Wait, I thought we were gonna...
We? You know how to fix it?
Bill, just...
Like I said, I need on that side of town. That side I don't ever go to because it's filled with infected. So we're gonna need more guns.
See, this game has a way of like giving you ammo when something's gonna happen. Chat's quiet today.
One inside.
So, you didn't
This
answer
game
my
is
question
tense.
about Tess. I thought the two of you were inseparable.
She's busy.
Yeah, sure. Busy. Sounds to me like
Ow.
might be trouble in paradise.
Yeah, something like that.
All right, here we go.
If I remember correctly, a bunch of zombies come at you
So-
in this part.
Why don't you fix one of these cars?
Oh my God, you're a genius. I mean, the whole time, why on earth hadn't I thought about fixing one of these cars?
Okay, don't be a dick.
Their tires are rotted and their batteries are dead.
Are you done?
Can't even begin to think what the inside of the engine block looked like. Only ones making new car batteries are the military.
Damn it.
Lock and load.
Stick with me.
Uh-oh, they're gonna kill Bill. Ah, are you serious? That was not good. See, Bill was on the way, and so I couldn't hit the clicker. That's the one big problem with this game.
Damn it.
See, it's easy when Bill is not on the way.
All right.
In the way.
Check the barricades again. You neglect the simple shit, and now you're paying for it. You know what that means? Taking all the supplies from the warehouse and
Okay.
plugging into the
Now
east
he's
fence
talking nonsense.
again. Then it'll take
Bill?
Joel this way. And up we go.
Okay, there's nothing there.
You picked a hell of a place to hole up, didn't you?
Well, as bad as those things are, at least they're predictable. Normal people would scare me. You of all people should understand that.
What is that?
Nothing. You sure that gate's gonna hold him?
I'll lock it. I don't have a key.
So which way?
We're here. In the cellar.
Oh, this is when you need to like hide in the gardens. I may die here.
Well, here we are. You don't touch anything. And you close the door? Let's gear up.
What? I need a gun.
No, you don't.
Joel, I can handle myself.
No. Stay here.
Fine. Just wait around for you two to get me killed.
Well, this goes on record as the worst fucking job you've ever taken.
It's up there.
How in the hell is Tess okay with this suicide mission?
Actually, her idea.
Really? Well, the broad's not as smart as I thought she was. But, fuck her. Seriously, you gotta take that kid back to where you found her.
I can't just take her back.
Then send her packing, let her find her own way. Look, let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. A partner. Somebody I had to look after. And in this world, that sort of shit's good for one thing. Getting you killed. So you know what I did? I wisened the fuck up. And I realized it's gotta be just me.
Bill, it ain't like that. It's
Bullshit. It is just like that. Hey! What'd I say to you when we walked down the steps? What'd I say?
I'm just fixing your stupid pile.
Don't touch. God damn it. You keep babysitting long enough and eventually it's gonna blow up in your
Bill.
face.
Can we please just get on with it?
Here. Let's get on with it.
Okay, we have a shotgun, which is one of my favorite weapons.
Before we go any further, I got something I gotta show you.
What you got?
New toy from the toy box. This is a nail bomb. And you gotta be really careful. This thing blows, it shreds anybody standing nearby.
Yeah, I've seen your handiwork.
Condor 92 says there's so much cool loot in this room. Yeah, we'll loot it. Don't worry.
So we got shotguns and bombs. The hell are we doing with them?
Well, every few weeks this military caravan rides through town. I assume they're out looking for supplies. I mean, you'd be amazed at the shit that they overlook. Anyway, a few months back, they were rolling through and they get overrun by this horde of infected. They were all over the truck. The plows right in the side of the high school. Still sitting there with the battery in.
So we take that battery and we put it in another car.
Bingo! I wanted to get it, but it seemed too dangerous with all the infected on that part of town. Fuck it. Joel needs a car.
It's damaged.
Nah, those trucks are like tanks. Just sitting there.
Actually might work.
Can you maybe talk about intervention under international law? Example, what different types of intervention there are and what the process looks like? When you say intervention, do you mean military or like judicial? Because it's two different things. Military. Yeah, so I love getting these toolboxes. It's awesome. So when we talk about intervention, intervention really rather covers use of force in international law. And so generally speaking, under international law, use of force between states is forbidden. It's not allowed. Unless you have, like the classical defenses of Security Council authorization or you're acting in self-defense. So when we talk about intervention, usually it's like in the absence of these requirements, in the absence of these permissions, right? So say, for example, you have humanitarian intervention or democratic intervention or plain simple regime change intervention. And all of these fancy names, they sort of try to cover for the fact that like intervention can often happen outside the framework of the United Nations. So sometimes, for example, intervention by invitation. Intervention by invitation is when a state tells you, I want you to intervene in my territory. Usually, often those can be legal because consent is one of the routes through which you can use force in international law. But say humanitarian intervention, is much more contentious because it doesn't fulfill the requirements. It doesn't meet the requirements of Security Council authorization or self-defense. Right? What you're doing is you're going into a country to stop some kind of like humanitarian disaster, and while it has like almost like makes some sort of moral sense, the idea that states can genuinely be worried about humanitarianism without any other secret, objective is suspect, right? So to me, that is it's not a very convincing theory. I feel like, you know, humanitarian intervention usually, like, especially for example, since after Iraq, where Iraq was justified in part in humanitarian reasons. Same with the Russian invasion of Georgia was justified at least in part in humanitarian reasons. If you give states a blank check, they will take it and they won't necessarily use it for, let's say, selfless reasons. So I don't trust states. Like my hashtag, my hashtag states suck. And so states suck. So why would I give them a blank check like this? So you have humanitarian intervention when you're entering a country to stop a humanitarian disaster. You have a intervention by invitation when a state invites you to use force in their territory. There's several types. I don't know if you want to talk about anyone in particular while I upgrade my guns. This is so ironic. Okay, I like having the extra weapons holsters. So that's why I spent so much money on that. It's easier to just, especially when you need to kill zombies. Oh, we can make another one of these. Okay, so we have 1 Molotov, 2 nail bombs, and 1 shift with 2 uses. That's good. Okay, I think this is enough. I don't think there's anything else. Yes, Molotovs. I love Molotovs. Magic of Carols. What's better, a nail bomb or a Molotov?
Kid, I swear to God, if you took anything...
Hey man, I don't need any of your shit. Trust me.
Joel, you are keeping an eye on her, right?
Like a hawk.
Nail bombs are for weaklings. Well, I have 2, so I will probably use them. Oh, is there something here? Yes, there's something there. Yeah. Okay, now we can go. Ironically, we were talking about nail bombs in another stream. I don't know which one of these, but some of you asked me if a nail bomb would be legal under international humanitarian law. And so we discussed the concept of weapons authorization. And when a weapon causes, leads to inevitable death, it's usually considered, when it makes death inevitable or it causes unnecessary suffering, it is usually considered not legal.
If you got anything to confess, this would be the place to do it.
There's, for example, a lot of debates now on whether autonomous weapon systems, such drones that can shoot on their own without any commands by humans, should be banned or not. It's a big topic of discussion right now in academia.
All right. Time to sack up.
Ellie, come on.
Look, there's the school.
All right.
Ready?
Guess we'll find out.
What would being illegal effectively do, says Conrad 92? Well, I mean, it's not illegal in the same sense as
Man,
hold on, Ellie has been traumatized.
I've seen worse.
All right, then.
So it's not illegal in the same sense as in domestic law, where like if you declare something illegal, no one can use it. So for example, cluster bombs are illegal, quote unquote, because there's a treaty that bans them, but only those who ban them are bound by it. So that's what happened to nuclear weapons, for example. Only those who have decided to ban nuclear weapons for themselves need to ban nuclear weapons. So nuclear weapons are not banned in general. There are countries that can use nuclear weapons, provided that they comply with human rights law and international humanitarian law. There's an entire decision by the International Court of Justice on the legality of nuclear weapons, and there's this very interesting passage that says that nuclear weapons are not necessarily banned, even if like it's very it's not very clear that you can use a nuclear weapon legally in so many situations, like destroying a city, for example. How could that be proportionate? Okay, I'm going to try and talk about nuclear weapons while I walk around clickers. So I'm going to die, okay, because I'm not focused. So bear with me. So the thing about nuclear weapons is that you cannot really use them in proportionate or distinctive ways, because you will you will destroy an entire city. You will kill civilians en masse. Oh God, he's gonna eat me. And so can you use nuclear weapons lawfully is a big discussion. And the International Court of Justice said, well, we cannot really put ourselves in the situation where maybe mutually assured destruction is operating. So the survival of your state is on the line. Maybe in that situation, then it's legal. Oh, there's an ad. Ooh, okay. So I will try. I should have snoozed that ad. Sorry about that. I will try to survive this, but I might die. Is anyone not looking at an ad right now? Ad is gone. Okay, cool. It's funny because I'm getting this like message that says that you are looking at an ad right now. So if you aren't, that's interesting. So some people might still be in an ad. So I'm not gonna tell you about nuclear weapons just yet. But I am extremely proud of myself.
Hold up. I got a key for that gate.
That I was able to like navigate the clickers while discussing. Not for everyone. My ad is still running. Oh damn. Why is it a debate for autonomous weapons drones? If a drone commits a war crime, there is no one to bear direct responsibility. So shouldn't that alone be obvious grounds for banning them? Yes, that is one of the big problems with autonomous weapon systems. Who is responsible for that? Okay, let me strangle these guys, and then we can talk about autonomous weapon systems. Unless you want me to keep on talking about, about nuclear weapons. Okay, now it should be gone. Yeah, the ad should be gone for everyone now. Oh, what happened? No, but why? And I used one of my bullets. Why? I don't understand what happened. He just saw me somehow, but I was covered. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, so just to wrap up the idea on nuclear weapons, while I like this theme of trying to talk about nuclear weapons while I don't get eaten by clickers. So I'm gonna try and be really clever here. And not make a sound. So nuclear weapons. If your state is about to be destroyed... Oh god, hold on. Uh-oh. I'm gonna die. Ah! Are there more clickers? Hey, that was successful! Talking about nuclear weapons while I try not to get eaten by clickers works. And I have access to the house now. Awesome. So yeah, so if your state is about to be destroyed by nuclear weapons, then the International Court of Justice said, look, I can't really tell you to just be destroyed because there's no lawful way of using nuclear weapons. So in the nightmarish scenario of the world is going to end, then yeah, maybe you can use nuclear weapons lawfully. I'm just not going to tell you. I'm not going to get involved in that. And I think that's sort of like a BS answer. Like, of course it's illegal. Of course it would still be illegal if someone else.
Gun. I can help you kill some of these fuckers.
Shut up.
Destroying an entire city is not proportional. It doesn't distinguish between the civilian population and the military targets. Yes, Firefly pendant. So I'm not very convinced by that argument by the International Court of Justice. Now, on to autonomous weapons systems, or as they are called by Human Rights Watch, killer robots. Killer robots have several issues. Like, one of them is the one that who was it? Razanov says. You cannot really assign responsibility very effectively if someone says deploy an autonomous weapons system and the weapon system just shoots on itself and on its own without anyone saying anything. Who responds? The commander who deployed it, that commander's commander, the troops that work with it, the programmer that programmed the software and that committed a war crime. Can the weapon itself commit a war crime if there's no input from any humans? So many human rights organizations just say this is too difficult to decide, and we should probably just like ban them altogether because they're too dangerous. Now, probably that's not what's going to happen. Probably autonomous weapon systems won't be just banned outright because politics, but it is still oh, there's a guy there. Okay, maybe we should go into the rooftop. Can they see me in the rooftop? I don't know. I'm gonna try and kill this guy with an arrow. If he kindly stops, there you go. Ah, it's too complicated with the play thing there. Ah, that sucks. Oh, this guy I can kill. Ah, of course. I should have used a bomb. Killed them all. Should I kill them all, or should I just go stealth? It's like almost like a matter of how fun you want this to be. Because I know there's stuff in the houses. 3 Mustafar 66 says, what was the ICJ's ruling on their issue? It wasn't a ruling, it was an advisory opinion. Hold on, I'm gonna do something here. Come on. Molotov! Yes, I love it when they walk into the fire. 3 zombies with 1 Molotov. That's the record so far. Congratulations, me. Okay, so how is the state of law with autonomous cars in relation to accountability? Well, ironically, there's, as far as I know, there's more attempts at regulation at the international level for military purposes than for civilian purposes. So that's interesting. Ooh, yes, and I even get more ammo. Excellent. And I get back my arrow. This is great. So I don't know much about the regulation of, what do you call them, autonomous cars. Because it's not really my field. But I know that like it is very difficult to regulate because like from a philosophical perspective, like this is a legal philosophy, okay? From a philosophical perspective, what do you do if a car is gonna hit someone? Like this is have you know the trolley problem? Do you protect the customer that bought your car? And so for example, maybe the right solution to protect whoever is inside is to not hit the brakes and let the car swerve? Or do you just protect the civilian, hit the brakes as much as you can, and potentially harm whoever's inside the car? So you cannot really regulate this very effectively in civilian cars. So yeah, it is. I know that it's a big problem for cars. Not so much for war, because in war we have this whole like weapons approval procedures, and there's the certain conventional weapons convention that regulates weapons. So we're sort of more used to dealing with the fact that people might die, and we have rules to when those people can die. Oh yes, more arrows. I think playing on Twitch makes me a better player, because it's like I've never gotten so much arrows. So thanks guys, you give me luck. Wait, Boulevard of Dreams, you said Israel be like and then nothing. What did you mean? Where did I need to go now? It's that way, right? It's this way. You said, should I use a bomb? Okay, yeah. In that case, it would be, should I use a 2,000-pound bomb? Which is like, talking about this, talking about, what do you call it, distinction. If you have an ordinance that can create such a big, let's call it like radius of attack, are you really distinguishing the civilian population? Especially when you have at your disposal other kinds of weapons.
It's tied on the other side.
What about going through here?
What, the doggy door?
Be very careful.
Of course.
Maybe you should have given her a gun.
Okay, Bill.
You should give her a gun.
There's more of those clicker things inside the house.
Oh gosh.
They ain't seen us yet. Just stay down.
Careful.
And I don't have... Oh gosh. Okay, this is gonna suck. So, guys, do I do stealth or do I just kill the clickers with my shotgun? What's more fun for you guys? Human rights-wise, I know what the... human rights-wise, as a human rights lawyer, I should not kill the sick people. As we've established that zombies are not... Well, the clickers, technically, we concluded that the clickers were dead because their brain functions have stopped, and therefore they're no longer human and not covered by human rights restrictions. But still, from a, let's say, pacifist perspective, I should probably not use violence. But if you guys tell me that you prefer me to, like, shotgun them, I will. Oh, I have 9 shotgun rounds. I almost want to use them. Stealth. Now I feel guilty. Yeah, but again, like just from the legal standpoint, okay, I don't know what the definition of death is in every single legal system, but at least in Peru, and the system I learned and general civil law systems, death is not when your heart stops, it's when you have the permanent cease of brain functions. And since the cordyceps has destroyed the clicker's brain, legally they're not humanly alive. But yeah, let's try to do this stealthily then. I might still die. If I die, please excuse my lack of gaming skills. None of them are walking, so this should be simple enough. I don't want to waste my shift on a stand-up clicker. Is there loot here? There is no loot here. Oh, there's another one there. Is there So math teachers are also legally not alive because why else would you study mathematics? Um, Actually, I knew a friend who studied mathematics. Is there loot here? Why is there a clicker in an abandoned room? I don't want to waste my shift though. If you tell me that there's loot here, oh, there's loot there.
All right, come on, let's get up. On the RV and over. Should be clear.
I mean, I studied law, and that is pretty mind-numbing.
Who the hell left this here? You got friends in town?
No. Although I got some idea who might have come through here. School's on the other side of this house. Let's get inside.
Okay, let me see the question, sorry. What if there is military necessity to crack a bunker?
Things. Nobody's bitten, right?
Nope. I'm good.
We're all fine. Let's just keep going.
Okay, hold on. What if there is a military necessity to crack a bunker or tunnel several meters underground with civilian homes on top of them, even if evacuation orders had been issued previously and a direct access through ground troops is not feasible? So, the rules as we have established them is you need to make sure that you are not targeting civilians directly, and you need to make sure that the military advantage of your strike justifies the death of those civilians and that civilian infrastructure, right? So you are telling me essentially that there is a very high military advantage from that attack, because otherwise, like that bunker needs to not just be a place where people are hiding. It needs to be like, for you to justify destroy entire homes, then you're telling me that the civilian damage will be high and the military advantage obtained by that strike will be high. So is it potentially legal under international humanitarian law to, destroy civilian infrastructure, including civilians being used as protective shields to destroy a bunker? Yes, it can be legal. It's just not likely that this happens, 5 times a week, because the military advantage is so high that other means need to be evaluated to achieve the same objective. The problem is not with a single strike. That might be a legal strike. And again, I want to stress this again. International humanitarian law is a horrible set of laws. Just because I'm telling you that something is legal doesn't mean that it is lawful, that it is moral, or that you should do it. It's the first point of analysis for me. Right. So, but yeah, theoretically, in the scenario that you present, such an attack could be legal. The question is, can it keep on being legal indefinitely? And that's where I have my doubts. Again, I recommend that you watch this movie, Eye in the Sky, which covers this scenario. So it's a really good movie. We can discuss it in the Discord channel now that we have a Discord channel. So join on the Discord channel if you want to talk about Eye in the Sky.
Yeah.
Let me get all the loot before I talk to Bill. Oh, I think I need to talk to Bill first, right?
You got a second?
Huh.
Yeah.
I just want to say I'm sorry about Tess. That's it. I won't bring it up again.
Ellie, you don't need to worry about me. We should go check on Bill.
Okay.
Boy's diary. School, mom and dad are fighting, dad yelled. Life is normal. If you want to read this, you can read it. I won't read it. Dad felt bad about yesterday. Dad was consoling mom last night. Aunt Karen is dead. At least that's what I think I heard. When we sat for breakfast, everyone was all quiet as if nothing happened. I played along. Uh, and they're going to to Fedra. God, saying goodbye to pets is horrible. This is more triggering now after we've gone through a pandemic. Of course, we were not sent to camps or anything like that, but the idea of like, oh, it'll be over soon. That says we'll be back before we know it. That was the early pandemic as well. It's quite interesting. Okay, let me see more questions. Is there any parameter to establish proportionality? I mean, no, the parameter is what I've told you. There are cases where some level of analysis has been done, but mostly courts don't like that and they prefer to use parameters of distinction because it's so complicated to use proportionality, because it's so inhumane to use proportionality, right? So there are not a lot of precedents on this. It is a flawed system. I actually, again, I think Samuel Moyn has a point. Samuel Moyn, a Yale scholar, a historian, and my PhD thesis examiner. So I think he's right when he says that we should prioritize pacifism, banning war, over humanitarianism, making war humane. Because you cannot make war humane. It's impossible to have a humane war. You need to account for these scenarios where you will need to kill civilians because you need to get to that bunker. Oh, so many arrows.
Give me a hand with this.
Here. So 3 Mustafar 66 says, are there legal precedences where it was tried to establish benchmarks or specifications for immediate military advantage?
There's that truck sticking out of the school right there. Come on.
So there might be in the case law of the International Criminal Tribunal for Yugoslavia or the ICC. I'm not familiar of any specific case of what examples of immediate military advantage. But I can look into it and I'll let you know on Discord. I'm gonna die many times here, okay? I'm gonna try and take cover and use the bow and arrow. But I know there's I was gonna say a bad word. There's a bad guy, there's a zombie there that might see me. You keep saying that, but you only died once. I am insecure. There's a thing in like academia that's called the imposter syndrome. Aye. Okay, who else? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh god. I really don't like it that they cry, because there's this fan theory that says that the runners are actually trapped in the body of the zombie. And that's just terrifying. Like, they know exactly what they're doing. When they're eating someone raw, they know that they're eating someone raw. But you're right, I haven't died. I only died once, and it was because Bill got in the way. So I'm actually quite proud of myself. I'm a better gamer than I thought I would be. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Nice and quiet. Good.
Sorry, I'm focused now, so I'm not answering questions. But yeah, I am proud of my skill at this point. Okay, someone's crying. Oh, there's two. Oh my god. Oh god, there's too many. How do we do this? Uh-oh. Where did the other one go? Guys, where did the other one go? I'm gonna die. Okay, I think we can get a clear shot of her. From here. Eventually she'll come around. Ah, I know. Oh, I keep wasting arrows. That's not good. I had so many, now I don't have any. Oh, you son of a... Oh, of course. Okay, I'm gonna need to shotgun these assholes. I can't believe I wasted 3 arrows. Where's the other one? There was one more. Wait, I'm sure there was another one. Let him climb. Let him climb. Don't waste bullets. Bullets are sacred. Okay, sorry, there's more comments. Ooh, a lot. Okay, are there cases where it was judicially established by ruling or advisory opinion that right of return, including multiple lines of descendants from refugees, did the ICJ say something on it in regards to the Chagos Islands? I don't know if it said something with regards to the Chagos Islands, but I think the right of return was covered by the ICJ in the recent advisory opinion, right? So that's one clear case. The ICJ said that the right of return was included in the kind of reparation that Israel needed to do for those that were displaced by the Six-Day War. Please tell me that some of my arrows survived. Nope. That sucks.
Ellie, run!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Bill's gonna die, Bill's gonna die. Ah, they killed Bill. Stupid Bill. There's an ad coming up in 1 minute, so I think I might snooze it because we're trying to beat this part. Okay. Okay, snooze for 5 minutes.
There's a bunch of them up there. Try not to make a sound.
Where did they come from?
Ellie, run! Run!
Oh, they're coming from everywhere!
Get back!
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. What's wrong? Oh, that sucks.
There's a bunch of them up there. Try not to make a sound.
Ellie, run! Run!
Oh, they're coming from everywhere!
See, this is what I get for bragging about my gaming skills. I died twice. Oh.
Well, that was easier than I thought it'd be. They must be holed up somewhere else.
Well, let's not test our luck. How do we get inside?
Scary.
Boulevard of Dreams says, how can international law be enforced if the ICJ has no way of enforcing its decisions? And in case of Israel or Ukraine, if one state just vetoes everything, isn't international law somewhat useless under these conditions? Yeah, this is a very common question. And I think it's a fair question to ask, particularly given the world we live in, where we have like these big, powerful states that can sort of like bend the rules. I actually think one interesting thing about the world we live in is that right now is that the world is sort of changing. There are states.
The ladder on the bus. Here, get me up there and I'll drop it to you.
There are states that are trying to bend the rules, like I don't know, the United States, Israel, Russia, China. They're trying to bend the rules so that they can be superpowers. But there are other states, like Brazil, like South Africa, that are actually trying to use the law for, arguably Ukraine, for advancing international
Don't get killed up there.
international objectives. So I think it's a very interesting time to study international law.
We just need to get to the hood of the truck.
Okay, give me 1 second, because I know that this is a stressful part.
Shit, you hear
Yeah,
that?
they're coming.
Move it, kid. All right, we're gonna get in quick. We're gonna get the battery. We're gonna get the hell out of here.
They're piling on the fence over here. Not gonna hold.
We have to get inside to get the battery. Come on, Bill. I got it. Windows open. Hurry.
Come on, Ellie.
Joel, we got a way in.
Okay. So yeah, so the question was, is international law useless?
That's not gonna hold.
Bill, make it fast.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let watch the cinematic.
Please tell me you're done. It's empty. What? Fucking empty.
Guys!
Bill, where to? Bill, where? Anywhere but here. You better haul ass. Come on. They've broken through.
Okay, I'm gonna die several times here as well.
We'll sneak out the back.
You two, follow me. I'll get us out of here.
Be my guest.
That's a clicker. Okay, so going back to, is international law useless while I try not to be eaten by a clicker? I think it is important to measure the arc of international law in a longer, period than what we usually do. Because otherwise it can be unfair. I don't have arrows. So just think of what the world was like, when your grandparents, not that long ago, were alive. States were able to conquer territory. States were able to blockade ports whenever they wanted. It was considered part of life. Part of international life. Uh-oh. Oh god. Okay, that's what I get for talking about the future of international law while trying to survive clickers. So as I was saying, like your grandfathers, yeah, Rasino says they still do, but not in the same way. Like I don't think you can claim that the covert ways through which international law is violated are the same that when the United States just sent ships to the Japanese ports and said, "Now you're mine." I think we're gonna be killed here. Maybe we need to get rid of that clicker. See, this is the kind of topic that I would like to discuss in the Discord, because right now I'm trying to kill these zombies and I can't answer. I can't go up though, can I? Okay, let me try and kill these assholes. Yeah, I don't think I have enough bullets to deal with all of these guys. Okay.
Gotta get past those guys.
Oh, didn't kill the clicker? That's stupid. Didn't kill anyone. What's the point? Okay, let's try and do this carefully. Don't knock the... No, not the shiv. Ah, that was unfortunate. Oh, that was unfortunate. All because I used the shiv. By mistake. Sorry, chat. No, we need to do this, all of this again? Oh, God. At least we know what to do now. Oh, really? Oh well. It didn't see me. That's so unfair. I wonder if we can get past that clicker in the back and just not be seen. Maybe it's easier than trying to strangulate that one. Yep, this was easier. Please tell me there's a door here. There is no door here. Oh. Bill? Okay, well, I guess stealth
Down the hall.
doesn't always work.
Cut through those classrooms.
Fucking scary.
Okay, so what was the question? Certain countries are still able to do that, and changing the system is important as... yeah, like we've discussed before, like I think states are trying to make the rules of international law more
Oh my god.
they're trying to flexible, make international law more flexible for those who want to conquer stuff, as opposed to like reforming the Security Council, which I think is ridiculous. That's not the way to go, in my opinion. Oh, I don't have bullets anyway. So I would agree. I think that
There's a path down this hallway.
the change needs to be systemic, but there is an arc. Things are improving. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, it's shut. Move along. Move along, zombies. Oh, they return? Fine then. Die. Die. Oh, Bill. All that waiting for nothing. So, Boulevard of Dreams says... Oh no, Razanov says... Or is it the other way around? Some of us would like to make these international suggestions more into actual laws. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I think international law is the product of a specific colonial understanding of the world. And we should, change it. I am absolutely on board with the project of fundamentally changing international law and decolonizing it. I think it's a process that started in the 70s with like the decolonization movement. We should talk about that actually one of these days, like decolonizing international law and what that means. Okay, now we're gonna get our first gloater.
All right, ready?
Oh, there was an ad? Oh, I'm sorry.
More on the way. Barricade the doors.
I'm sorry. Let me know if it's too many ads or something. I did this to avoid pre-rolls, but I want the experience to be a good experience.
What the fuck is that?
Ellie, take cover.
I got this.
Ellie, just stay away from me.
Follow me.
We gotta get up there. We can't climb these bleachers and all the infected around.
Okay. So the trick here, for those who haven't played this game before, is you need to shoot the bloater from the back, where the armor is weak. Or the head. Yeesh. Let's shoot a bloater. There you go. The easiest way to kill a bloater, if you ever encounter one in the wild, is with Molotov cocktail. Oh god, okay. God, he does not die. Oh, thank God. Okay, finally.
What was up with that big guy?
He's been infected for a long time. We call them bloaters.
Bloater. Okay, got it.
I hate to interrupt your little biology lesson, but can we get the fuck out of here?
Okay, let's get out of here.
Give me a boost, Joel.
Bullet Order Dream says, what about certain established ad times when everybody can take a short break and get something to drink or whatever? Yeah, I just don't know how to do that, so if you can help me, that'd be great.
Joel, behind you!
Oh shit!
I got it!
I fucking hate those things!
Alright, you got it, let's go. Come on up.
I'm gonna look into the ad thing so that we can, you know, improve the experience.
This way!
Okay, hold on, 3 Mustafar 66. I need to survive this.
There's another ladder over here!
Keep going!
Hurry, Joel!
The ICJ said restitution.
So that worked out well.
Huh.
Okay, I'll go check out this side of the house.
Bill?
Somebody had the same idea, they stole my shit.
Well, then what the hell is plan B?
You ought to be thankful you're still drawing breath. That was plan A, B, C, all the way to fucking Z. And furthermore, tell Tess that she can take this job.
Don't you bring Tess
She
into
can
this.
shove it right
has
up her
nothing to
twat.
do with...
Jesus.
What, you know this guy or something?
Frank.
Who the hell's Frank?
He was my partner. He's the only idiot that would wear a shirt like that. He's got bites. Here. And he...
Reckon he didn't want to turn. So he...
Yeah, guess not. Well, fuck him.
Look what I found. It's got some juice in it.
That's my battery. That fucking asshole. Get out. Get out.
Okay. Jeez.
Battery's drained, but cells are alive.
Meaning?
Meaning, we push it, get it started, and the alternator will recharge the battery.
Is that your guess?
Look, you wanted a plan B. This is as good as it gets.
What are you thinking?
Thinking you drive and we push.
So, as to 3 Mustafar 66 question on the right of return. Oh, new weapon. Where's my new weapon?
So what,
Here.
just gonna steal my shit and run off? Is that it, Frank? You should probably search the house. Sure there's more supplies.
It's a good idea.
Let me know when you're ready to finish this thing.
I'll give you a holler.
So, with regards to the right of return, I think the main issue with the right of return is the lack of compensation, right? So, as far as I'm concerned, if a state evicts you from your home, you're owed reparation, or you're owed so restitution or compensation. So either you bring me to the situation before I was evicted, so you give me back my house, or you compensate me for the loss. To compensate, compensation needs to be because it is impossible, like legally impossible, because let's say someone else is living there. But for someone else to be living there, they need to be a purchaser of good faith. Like, you need to not have known that this was the land of someone who was evicted unlawfully, which is very difficult to argue in a case like Israel-Palestine, because the very fact of your land, your house being in territory that was not originally meant even for the Jewish state, or like that is covered by the absentee property law, means that you probably purchased it in bad faith. But in any case, yeah, you do need to compensate. And so I do believe that the best way to satisfy that harm is through restitution, is through like giving back a home. And I don't think this just for Israel. I think in any conflict where you are, dispossessed of your property, then yeah, it should be, because that house would have passed to your heirs. It should pass to your heirs. And if that house needs to be, parceled into several pieces, and then the heirs can decide who gets to live there, then that's what it is. That's how I conceive, social justice. But I can understand the claim for, no, this needs to be compensated financially. Sure. But then it needs to account for inflation. It needs to account for, it is not just, it's been too long, get over it. That's my only request. That the point is not, it's been too long, you need to get over it. This happens to everyone. That's not how it should be, not just in the context of Israel-Palestine, but for every disposition in every kind of conflict. So this is Frank's letter. It says, I doubt you'll ever find this note because you were too scared to ever make it to this part of town. If you've seen the show Fundamentally Different Frank, I'll let you read it if you want. So as to 3 Mustafar 66, like, can one argue that because their descendants would have probably lived in the same area, they should have right to return to? I mean, you have enough to say that that house belongs to the descendants because it was unlawfully taken and it should have been inherited. Whether everyone gets to, like, if someone has had like 11 different grandchildren, those 11 people will not necessarily, return to live in that same house. They won't fit. But they do deserve the inheritance of that house, or at least compensation for that house. So long as the argument does not get over it, then we can discuss about the right of return and its complications, because I do acknowledge that it is a complicated topic. But yeah, the problem is that right now as it is, the argument is if there's a right of return, then Israel stops being a Jewish democracy. A Jewish state. And so we cannot accept to put in danger Israel's demographics. That cannot be a lawful argument for not determining a violation of the law, the applicable law. So yeah, as long as you don't tell me just get over it, like other people have had to get over it, then we can talk about it.
Ready?
You gonna be okay with this?
Yeah, not a problem.
You're doing a good job. I figured you should know that.
I won't let you down with this.
The process through which Joel starts trusting Ellie is quite something. Okay, let's load all our guns. Oh, by the way, 3 Mustafar 66, thanks for following me. I noticed you recently did that. And as you know, between a Molotov and health, it's always the Molotov.
All right, let's do it.
Put her in first.
Already did it.
Just keep your foot on the clutch. And when we get to
I know how to pop a clutch.
how the hell did... You know what? I don't care. Just don't fuck it up.
All right, Ellie, get ready.
Now, hit it. Hit it. Hey, good job, kid.
This side, to your left.
Oh, shit.
Where is he?
Good. Back to the truck.
Gotta go faster.
I should have loaded my weapon.
Look, if we just make it to the hill. Just get it over the edge.
Hey, around that house, to your right.
Don't kill me, don't kill me.
Come on, we don't have much time. Back to pushing.
Really fucked my day up.
Oh god, there's like a bunch of clickers there.
Go, Joel.
Okay, from the other side, to your left.
Uh-oh.
Get her to the hill.
All right, Ellie, get ready. All right, Ellie, start it up.
Hear that sound, Bill?
Yeah, well, that means the infected hear it too. Get the fucking truck.
Yeah. Cole, Maury!
All right, this'll do. Stop.
Just keep it running, all right?
That girl nearly got us killed.
Okay, guys, just to let you know, there's an ad coming in like 5 minutes.
Hold her own back there.
You ain't gonna make it. Oh. Here.
What's this?
You'd be amazed at how many cars still got gas in them.
Appreciate it. Look, Bill, about your buddy back there,
Your buddy, huh?
it's a tough deal.
We square.
We're square.
And get the fuck out of my town.
Oh, man.
Hey, what happened to sleeping?
Okay. I know it doesn't look like it, but this here is not a bad read. Only one problem. Right there. To be continued. I hate cliffhangers.
Where did you get that?
Back at Bill's. I mean, all this stuff was just lying there.
What else did you get?
Well... Here. This make you all nostalgic?
You know, that is actually before my time. That is a winner, though.
Well, cassettes.
Well, better than nothing. Oh. I'm sure your friend will be missing this tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Light on the reading, but it's got some interesting photos.
Now, Ellie, that ain't for kids.
Whoa! How the hell would he even walk around with that thing?
Get rid of
What?
that.
Hold your horses. I want to see what all the fuss is about. Oh. Why are these all stuck together? I'm just fucking with you. Bye-bye, dude. You know what? This isn't that bad.
Why don't you try to get some sleep? Right.
I'm not even tired.
Yeah, thanks, Boulevard of Dreams, for the advertisement to the Discord.
Now what?
Screw it.
Okay, just because this is an action-packed scene, I'm gonna snooze the ad.
Are we gonna help him?
Put your seatbelt on, Ellie.
Well, what about the guy?
He ain't even hurt.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Then get out, quick.
Come here, you shit.
Go on me, you chicken
Plot armor is crazy. I mean, there are worse games. Oh, that's a good question, through Mustafar66. Thanks for asking it. Hold on, let me save Ellie.
Motherfucker! What's wrong with
I'll get to the question, okay? Just let me sort this out for a second.
Okay. Watch out!
Thanks for asking these questions. Like, you usually ask very good questions.
Stay down! What you got?
Oh. Oh, and it's not charged? Oh, this is gonna kill me. Nah, they killed me. So, in terms of use of force, again, we've established that to be able to use force in international law, you need to either be either have a Security Council authorization or have the consent of the state in question, or be acting in self-defense. Sorry. So, a big claim is that. So, if you know the history of the Six-Day War, when oh, this is complicated. Talking about the Six-Day War, we're trying to kill baddies.
Go check inside.
I will answer the question. Just give me a second. I need to and by the way, the ad that I snoozed is going to start in 3 minutes. So.
Holy shit!
Oh gosh.
Hey, chicken shit!
Follow me!
Where's his buddies? Hold on a second. Ah! There you go.
Over the bus!
Spread out.
That'll do.
Okay.
Take it easy. You're gonna pay for that.
Okay. So, Straits of Tiran. So, the question here is,
All right. I think that's the last one.
was there a case of self-defense, right? So,
Yeah, I guess so.
in the history of the Six-Day War,
Good. We need to get the hell out of here.
sorry, there was dialogue.
You know the drill. Look around, see if there's anything we can use.
Okay. In the history of the Six-Day War, Israel used force preventively against the Egyptian fleet, the air fleet, and the Syrian armed forces. And the argument is that there was a casus belli with Stretch of Tiran. You're gonna go into an ad in 6 seconds. So nothing's happening, so I'm going to let it roll. I'm going to ramble about some other things for those of you who are not going to go into an ad. Okay, you should be going into an ad now. Let me know if you are. I'll take advantage of this ad to promote our new Discord channel. So Boulevard of Dreams has been super nice and dedicated a lot of his time
See anything?
to creating a Discord channel for us where we can just continue the conversation. And we can just, you know, not be limited by what Twitch or Twitter do, which is like on Twitter, people just hate, like your tweet is directed directly at whoever hates your tweet the most. And so you just fight. And Twitter is just very uncomfortable in that regard. Whereas on Twitch, you guys are sort of trapped in the chat. Whereas on a Discord server, you would be able to like engage with yourself and other people. There would be a community of people that are interested in international law being formed. And I think that's the main goal of this. So I think this space is going to be great for you guys. Like to have a space of your own. And I want to encourage you guys to join the Discord server and, you know, just enjoy it and make it your own and discuss and like continue to grow this group of people that are interested in international law. The ad should be ending soon, but it's okay because we're refueling. So this really isn't my idea with the ads. It's something that like Twitch tells me that is best for my channel growth purposes. Okay, you guys should be back. Your ad should be over by now. Nothing happened really. But I was talking about the Straits of Tiran. So basically what happened is Israel was worried about a potential strike from Egypt and from Syria. And the reason why it was worried about a potential attack was because Egypt had like moved troops, which now we know was because it believed that it was going to be attacked by Israel, which it was. So it was sort of like no one, like, it's not like they were planning an invasion or anything yet. They were just doing troop movements. And then the other thing, that what is called the casus belli, the reason for the war, is that Egypt blocked the Straits of Tiran to Israeli passage. And so Israel argues that this is the casus belli. This is what led to the start of the war. And so we need to analyze that from the perspective of international law. Was this legal under the jus ad bellum? So for this to be an act of war under the jus ad bellum, then this would need to be an armed attack. This would need to be like, it would need to reach some level of violence threshold to qualify as something that allows you to use force against Egypt. And I just don't think that it was an armed attack. Just by like closing the Straits of Tiran, there were other alternatives to solving this crisis. And so I do think that the Six-Day War was a preemptive strike, and so as such not engaged in self-defense. That is my take. Of course, you do not need to subscribe to that view yourself. There are reasonable arguments about this in other sources. This is just my legal view. Okay. Boulevard of Dreams says, one Star Wars IHL question. In episode 2, Anakin kills Tusken Raiders who have kidnapped, killed, stolen, and/or enslaved people. Would IHL apply here?
Pretty gnarly stuff.
I mean, is there an armed conflict between the Tusken Raiders, the Sand People, and the people of Tatooine? And if so, is Anakin directly participating in hostilities in that conflict? We discussed these concepts in the recent stream on Sunday for international humanitarian law. So go check that out for the answer. But just as a general, I would say there is no armed conflict between the Tusken Raiders and the people of Tatooine. Not that I can see. I may be wrong, of course, but not that I can see. And then, smoke bomb. And then Anakin is not, even if there were, Anakin would not be participating in the hostilities on the part of any group. It would just be like wanton murder. So no, it would not apply. IHL would not apply.
Fucking hunters. See, this could have been us.
Man, that is a lot of people that didn't make it.
I knew I should have turned the damn truck around.
We lived.
Barely. Come on, let's get out of here.
Oof, this is nothing. Everyone's too busy chasing down that crazy chick. Let's see who that crazy chick is.
How did you know
Know what?
about the ambush?
I've been on both sides.
Oh. So, you kill a lot of innocent people? We'll take that.
Take that as a yes.
Take it however you want.
Guess this is where the assholes sleep. I mean, slept.
Ew, this place is disgusting. Yeah, Manuel. Health gets upgraded. I know I've said this before, but like honestly, it's how many of you? It's 11 people watching me play a video game right now, and I'm so humbled and so thankful for you guys to stick around and watch me play a video game while I talk about, international law. I never thought that would be something that would happen. Not just because I'm not like particularly extraordinarily good or anything, but because international law is not necessarily the most popular of topics when it comes to streaming. So thanks for that. I really appreciate it. Let's do... Let's add a scope. I don't think I can do anything else.
Oh, I don't think these guys were infected.
Well, it don't matter. Let's just keep moving. All right. There's the bridge. That's our way out of here. Hey, Ellie, slow down. Wait for me.
What? Right here.
How about you let me go first and keep your voice down?
Okay.
Yeah, Joe, she's not Sarah. Justo... Just one person out there. Sorry, I read that in Spanish.
Oh, good. Something else you can drive me crazy with.
That's
So, what is the limit of retaliation under international law? Retaliation, non-armed. So, what international law is called retortion. So, retortion is a lawful act in response to, like an unfriendly act in response to a illegal act. You cannot engage in an armed retaliation. You can only engage in non-armed retaliation against another state because there's a prohibition on the use of force, right? I think there's a comic book here, right?
I bet Elliot liked this.
So, for example, you don't need to trade with a country that's doing something bad for you, or you don't need to have an ambassador if that country's doing something bad for you. You can recall your ambassador, but like there's a lot of discussion about whether you can impose sanctions or not, as we've discussed before, like unilateral sanctions. But what you cannot do is retaliate with a strike, with a military forceful strike.
Your fellow hunters do this?
Cute. And no, my money's on the military.
Why would they mow down all these people?
You can't let everyone in.
So they killed them?
Dead people don't get infected. You sacrifice the few to save the many.
It's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
See, on that logic, you sacrifice the few to protect the many. I don't subscribe to that. I think the individual is important. The collective cannot just steamroll the individual.
Oh, no. Ellie, get down.
Where did you learn to shoot? You got an entire flock. You hit nothing. I'm about to hit you. Wow. That is really upset. You want the lesson. What's wrong? Okay. Yeah, whatever. What the hell are those guys? They're supposed to be here. They're on the highway. Isn't surprised to find another batch of tourists. Fox is gold mine unless it's back. If there's anything you can forage while we wait for it. Ain't nothing here. Keep going.
Yeah, I don't want to waste bullets on these guys. And I want the shift.
They pull this crap every time. I swear to God, if they're holding out on us again. Yeah? Then you'll do what? You'll see. I will see.
Okay, I think they're gone.
I think they left.
Yep, I think so too.
These guys creep me out. Is this city full of these guys?
Looks like it. We'll get there.
Hurry up, Ellie.
Whoa. It's strange seeing a checkpoint with no soldiers.
Well, this is what most zones look like.
How would he
It's
know?
been abandoned for a while now.
Always felt like a continuity error.
Give us our rations. Why wouldn't they give them their food?
Sometimes they ran out. Most times they just held on to it.
That never happened in Boston.
Trust me, it happened all the time. too. Just keep it down while we're going through this area, okay?
We were up all night drinking beer.
Oh, there's so many people in this part.
Thank you.
I've never seen anyone with so much fucking energy. You get yourself a minute to snuff everyone else. It's 5 hours to get here. Hey, sometimes you gotta earn your keep, right? Yeah, yeah. We're about to give up when she started shooting at us. It's stupid. She could have got away. I had 2 other guys keep her busy. I took out my rifle. Lined up a little in the crosshairs. Pow.
Let them stop talking and I'll kill him.
Maybe you should have kept it. You know, maybe one of us. No, no way. That girl, she'd have killed us all in her sleep.
And one left. Oh, thank you. Where is the last one? Oh, there he is. Let's go get him. Okay, no bullets wasted.
New head honcho. Same bullshit talk.
I don't know. Now that we have enough people watching all the access, it says we can set up.
What is that really gonna do?
Well, maybe we find some gas, some more generators going.
That shit is. I heard that thing pop with me. And every time we try, it ends up with a bunch of us getting killed.
There was a staircase around here, wasn't there? Yeah. You mean 3 Mustafa 66? You mean the war in Afghanistan? Uh-oh. He's gonna see me, So that's a very interesting question as well. Thanks. You've always asked the most interesting questions. Let me... Talking about the war in Afghanistan while I kill these guys. So... The war in Afghanistan was a result of 9/11, right? The United States said, you are... Oh, he's gonna see me, whether a state can attack another state based on the actions of a non-state armed group is contentious, because theoretically, for something to be an armed attack and therefore triggering self-defense, theoretically, it needs to be an attack by a state, not a non-state armed, not a non-state armed group, like say Al Qaeda. So, in the hold on, I know what to do with this guy.
Oh man.
So yeah, in the case of the war in Afghanistan, the Security Council sort of like gave its blessing to the military operation by saying that the rights of self-defense had been triggered. And this has generated a huge discussion ever since as to whether this was just a political decision by the Security Council because of the, what had happened with 9/11. Was this the right way? I think I went the wrong way. I think I went the wrong way, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay. Or if this was like a change in customary law, and then the International Court of Justice has said in some occasions that yes, the armed attacks need to be by states, not by non-state armed groups. Oh, is she not going to trigger the dialogue because I didn't kill everyone on there? Oh well. So I am of the mind that non-state actors cannot trigger armed attacks.
See
So
where this leads us.
I do not think that the war in Afghanistan should be a precedent to like change international law. I don't know if that answers the question.
Down. Get out of here. There's more of them.
Okay, just so you guys know, there's another ad
This
in
ours.
6 minutes. If we're in any kind of like interesting part, I will
There's our
snooze it.
beach. We're a little closer. I think.
Let's keep at it. Come on.
What does that say about Hezbollah, who are a kind of non-state group with a military wing but are part of the government? Well, I don't think that Hezbollah is Lebanon. What you can argue, and this is actually a big discussion here that I think has legitimacy. For Israel to be able to claim that it is acting in self-defense against Hezbollah, under my interpretation of international law, Israel would need to argue that Hezbollah is acting, as if it were Lebanon. Like the actions of Hezbollah are attributable to the state of Lebanon. I think this is.
I can't make that jump.
If you get
sorry.
me up there, I can move that plank.
I think this is a valid argument. I think this is something that can be posited. That I mean, I don't have enough information to make that like legal determination like right now. But I think it would be a reasonable like legal argument to make if you can attribute, if you can say that the Lebanon has sufficient control over Hezbollah to say that whatever Hezbollah does is attributable to Lebanon.
Hey, there's one of those floating raft things again. Can we use it?
Wait here.
But
See where this
if that is not the case, oh gosh, hold on. So if Hezbollah is not acting under the control or the effective control of Lebanon,
Oh, this place is bad.
then you cannot say that the acts of like this of Hezbollah as a non-state actor trigger self-defense for Israel, because what really should happen is that the Security Council should state that there is a threat to peace and decide that force can be used collectively, not unilaterally, and it doesn't because of politics, but then the rights of third states, in this case Lebanon, the right to not be invaded, should not suffer because of politics. Like, law should not suffer because of politics. So while I am sympathetic to the argument of, you know what, we need to like just say that Lebanon is Hezbollah, you need to prove that case. Once you do, then yeah, there is a valid claim for self-defense. But if you cannot make that claim, then no, I think the Security Council failure should not lead to Lebanese loss of sovereignty.
Oh, easy.
And so, I know it's tricky, but from the perspective of states that usually get invaded, it's simply not fair. Oh, this is not where I need to take her.
Set up that plank like they did.
Can we get a human rights lawyer plays FIFA? It would be interesting to see the incoming rage. I hate FIFA. I have a huge problem with FIFA.
Alright. Now you just need to find a way up.
Because I think FIFA is rigged. Like, massively rigged. I think it comes to a point where you just die for no reason. Not die, sorry, lose for no reason. Okay, let's loot here and then go meet Ellie. I hate FIFA. Whenever I play, I like playing games in like moderate difficulty, like hard, not like super difficulty, but difficulty, right? And I just think that minute, I don't know, 80 of every match, you're playing against an inferior team, and all of a sudden they become like Brazil in 1994, and then they beat you. It goes down tonight. We're going to take the eastern checkpoints. I've touched some extra supplies in the real apartment. It's marked with a red X. If you guys see that red X, because I usually miss it, let me know. Razanov, yeah, it is realistic. People don't really know just how rigged football probably is in real life. Boulevard of Dreams, that's what we are here for. You want to see me rage against FIFA? I mean, I generally I shout, like I yell at the game.
Oh, this place stinks.
Yeah, wood's all rotten.
Did you go to coffee shops a lot?
I did. All the time.
And what would you get?
Just coffee.
Like I really don't like unfair playing fields, and so I feel FIFA is just sucky as a game. EA generally sucks as a game. Three Mustafa is experienced speaking here. What do you mean? You mean like with rigged football? It's just a suspicion that I have, and I think it's pretty like on point. I refuse to believe that. I fell. I refuse to believe that the kind of corruption that we have seen in FIFA doesn't translate to individual matches.
Do you think those hunters are gone?
We're about to find out.
Oh, we're close to that horrible point where you need to like escape the basement.
Fancy.
Oh, an ad is starting
Did I do
soon.
this? Before it all went to shit, I mean.
I'm not doing anything, so I'll just let it. I'm just gonna look for the ladder.
No, this is too rich for my blood.
Bet it was nice. I bet we can get up there.
No, it's too high. Let's see what we can find.
Is there a safe here? There is a safe here. Where's the combination? Oh, sucks that you're all in ads, because I would like to know the combination. Just looking for the combination. Combination?
I really miss coffee.
Okay, so we found a safe while you guys were on ad break, and I can't find the combination. So if you guys know where the combination for the safe is, let me know. I'm trying to look for it here, but I don't think I'll find it. Combination. I hate these safes, I never find the combination. I always end up giving up. So if you guys know, let me know.
Whoa. Sounds like a spaceship.
Ashley Johnson is such a treasure for doing this like voice of Ellie. Okay. I can't find the combination. And I don't want to hold you guys here for too long. So if we don't find the combination... any clue? I don't think there's... Yeah, I know. I'm looking for the combination, Ellie. Okay, I don't see any combination. Let's just go get the ladder. But if you know, let me know.
Come on up.
Is it maybe there? Ah, I think this is it. To all staff, the combination for security for the hotel is 221056. I'm gonna write that down because I have a very bad memory. 221056. Okay. Let's go back. The ladder is still there, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh. I thought I needed to. I guess it's the other game. Yes, more shifts.
Okay, we need to lighten the mood.
Mustafar 66.
It doesn't matter how much you push the envelope, it'll still be stationary.
What is that?
It's a joke book. No pun intended. Volume 2 by Will Livingston.
Let's keep going.
I tried to catch some fog earlier. I missed.
I love dad jokes.
Do you know what's not right?
Left?
Yeah. That's awesome. What does a pirate say while eating sushi?
I don't know what.
Ahoy! Pass me some soy.
God, these are bad.
I don't get it. People are making apocalypse jokes like there's no tomorrow. Too soon. All right, I'm done.
Okay, so 3 Mustafar 66 is asking about administrative detention and whether it is legal in contrast to other kinds of preventive detention. So under international law, particularly in a situation of occupation, you can administratively detain people that are considered security threats. That is legal. That can be done. The problem is that once you detain someone, then you need to ascertain whether they continue to be a security threat or not. And the problem with administrative detention in Israel is that it's been sort of abused to cover, say, like a kid that threw a stone at a tank. Or in cases where there might be some, security reason, it's never evaluated, or worse, the conditions of detention render that detention illegal, like what happened in the recent, I forget the name of the detention camps, Tayman, I think, where there's reports of mass torture and stuff like that going on. So administrative detention per se is not unlawful. The unlawful part is that then presupposing that because international humanitarian law applies in time of war, then you don't need to comply with any of the international human rights law of detained people. That you don't need to give these people a fair hearing, that you don't need to reevaluate their detention, that you don't need to do all of these things to guarantee due process and detention and proper detention. So while it is legal in the abstract sense, in the concrete sense, there is a significant problem. So it is not meant to replace the criminal system. I think when we fall, we've been playing for 2 hours and 25 minutes. At some point, I'm going to need to finish this stream because it's getting really long. I'll just find the proper time, okay?
This week. Hey, I'm not complaining.
I bet you're not. We done here?
You got on the floor to check, man.
Check for what? I ain't seen a clicker in weeks.
That's because we're thorough. We're gonna keep being thorough. Let's wrap this up, right?
Alright, whatever.
So just one person out there asks about double standards in international law and why is the U.S. confident they are doing nothing wrong while blaming Russia? Well, that's because like we were actually discussing this with the Boulevard of Dreams, in terms of the Discord, because there's a category there that's called law, and then there's another category for discussions that's called politics. And I was telling him like, well, but law and politics at some point are influenced by one another. So yeah, it is. It is an application of politics in law why there's this double standard. States act in accordance to interest because again hashtag states suck. So they will come up with excuses to why what they're doing is legal and why what their political rivals are doing are illegal. And that's just a function of the world that we live in. This is why, like I said earlier, it's important there are states like Brazil and South Africa that are trying different things, that are trying
Look, man.
that are trying to enforce rules through suing Israel at the ICJ or stuff like that. It's important because so far, to be a world power, you need to be a rule bender. And these states are trying to be rule enforcers. And that is just a new phenomenon. I don't think we've seen rule enforcers in the past, but not with the actual capacity to enforce the law. So we'll see where this goes, really. The world is changing. Oh, he did not see me. This is a long playthrough, guys. Let's try and get that guy. Well, that was ridiculous and very unrealistic. He should have seen me. I don't think this game is rigged. I think it's relatively fair. FIFA is ridiculous. What is the most rigged game you've played other than FIFA? This is insane. Should have seen me. Nice. I always forget which way to go now. It's not this way. This is where I came from. I used to play a lot of Nintendo games back in the day when I was, a teenager. Oh, he's upstairs. But I don't anymore because I don't have a Wii or whatever. Now it's a Switch, right? I don't have a Switch. Guys, we need to find that staircase. I always get lost in this hotel. if I were a staircase, where would I be? SJTP. Oh, here it is. I'm the kind of person, like, when we play Monopoly, like, I never get angry. I think most people do. And I kill you.
Take it easy. Everything's cool, man.
Nope, everything is not cool. I think this is the longest time I've played. Like, in Twitch. I'm kind of blown away by the fact that there's still 10 people watching. I'm so thankful that you guys think that this is something that you should do and, like, there's a worthwhile use of your time. Hopefully you learn. Opinions of human rights law in D&D. Should disintegrate be regulated? Which one is disintegrate? Just what its name says? You disintegrate someone? Uh-oh.
Yeah, I hear it too.
A disintegrated creature and everything it is wearing and carrying, except magic items, are reduced to a pile of fine gray dust. The creature can be restored to life only by means of a true resurrection or a wish spell. Yeah, definitely, that should be regulated. We've been playing for so long that it's getting dark. So I actually don't know what the rules are in Dungeons and Dragons for like the law. That would be an interesting project. I remember when I first read George R. R. Martin's The Song of Ice and Fire, I had a document somewhere going through every time someone mentions an aspect of international law in the books, and then try to reconstruct, the international law of the books, like the international law of Westeros, or the law of Westeros, if you will. But it became too much when the books became humongous, so I stopped doing it. But it would be interesting to know what's the equivalent in for D&D. I think that's one thing that many world builders forget. Law. How does the law exist in your, like, when you do like pop culture articles, like when you want to analyze pop culture through the law, for example, it really drives me nuts when people just want to apply our law to whatever world. Our law is the product of our time. It's not necessarily gonna work to just translate and apply the Geneva Conventions to Star Wars, for example. Where do I go now? I sort of want to find the stair now. Shoot.
What you got?
Creepy. Guess they took the easy way out, huh?
It ain't easy. For many, it was better than letting a clicker or a hunter do it for them. Trust me, it ain't easy.
Yes, Star Wars does have the Yavin code. That's a obscure reference. Well done.
Whoa! Fuck! Fuck!
Oh,
I got this!
Go around.
I'm trapped here. Okay.
Holy shit!
Wait, am I supposed to go down there? I'm supposed to go down there, right?
Son of a bitch!
No, I came through here.
Oh shit! Don't kill me, man! Please! Oh, motherfucker!
Jesus, Joel!
Well, we killed a bunch of them silently. I don't know where to go. Do you guys remember where to go from here? Oh, the arrow is there.
Hey, it looks like there's a ladder inside this elevator.
Hold up, let me try to open it.
Okay, when we fall to the basement, I'm gonna stop the stream, okay? Because it's been 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for staying with me for so long.
Let's see where this goes.
I think this is a good place to stop.
Be a tight fit.
Just in case.
Okay, I really want to thank everyone for your excellent questions today. I had a blast.
You find me something to climb on.
Hopefully we can continue these conversations on Sunday. We still don't know what to discuss on Sunday, or over at the Discord channel.
Joel!
I'm alright! Are you okay?
No! You scared the shit out of me!
No! Stay out there! I'll make my way up to you.
Don't do anything stupid!
I'll try.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop here because this is a whole thing. You need to beat a bunch of zombies. Thank you so much for being here, for subscribing, for following, for joining the Discord. Again, we have a new Discord channel. You can use the invite link. It's on the chat. I'm gonna put the invite link on my Twitch profile as well. Thank you so much for using your Wednesday afternoon or evening with me. Yeah, I mean, thank you. I had a blast, and I will see you on Sunday. If you have any ideas for what to discuss, put them on the Discord channel. Thank you, and yeah, goodbye.